Climate activist who blocked traffic on Sydney Harbour Bridge jailed for at least 8 months. Climate crisis.
Here's a summary of the article.
A climate protester who blocked a lane of traffic on Sydney Harbour Bridge has been sentenced to 15 months in prison with a non-parole period of 8 months, with human rights advocates labelling the punishment disproportionate. Magistrate Alison Hawkins in Sydney's Downing Centre local court on Friday sentenced Deanna Violet Coco to prison for her role in the climate protest on 13 April this year, when the now 32-year-old parked a truck and stood holding a lit flare. Her protest blocked one of the bridge's 5 city-bound lanes during the morning peak for about 25 minutes, before police removed her and others. The move followed a series of climate protests that disrupted activity at key resource export ports. Today's decision is further evidence that climate protesters are being subjected to vindictive legal action by Australian authorities that is restricting the rights to freedom of peaceful assembly and expression, she said. Coco's protest was under the banner of a recently formed climate activist group Fireproof Australia. Shannon Langford Salisbury, a friend of Coco's, said, "Yes, she blocked traffic, but she blocked one lane of 5 with a firefighter. It doesn't matter if you disagree with the tactics. This young person was defending her future. Protest is a vital part of democratic society for everyday people to engage with the political system."
This post received a score of 2,900, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
You should read her Reddit threads on Oz Legal. Here's one of them. The lady is absolutely insane. This isn't about climate. She is legit nuts. Sovereign citizen type of nuts.
My absolutely favorite comment of hers in that thread, replying to someone explaining that they're basically fucked and this is obviously a very serious legal matter. You know what your problem is? You are antagonizing me. Grow up BTW. I will beat this eventually and it will all backfire on your vindictive, clearly narcissistic posts. I am looking for real responses only. Oh, that really did age like milk. Narcissists really cannot be reasoned with. Greater than it doesn't matter if you disagree with the tactics, it matters if a judge disagrees.
I love this comment. This is totally disproportionate. It's done to deter other protesters. In effect, it's sending a message. Davis said on Friday. Yes, that is part of what sentences are supposed to do. Deter other people from committing a crime. Reminds me of a video I saw at a protest where people were blocking the street. One guy gets out of his car and goes up to them and says something along the lines of, "Look mate, I agree with you guys and so do many of the people stuck here. But we're just trying to get to work and you really aren't making any friends by doing this."
It's a wildly immature and self-righteous way to try and help.
It's completely naive and I cannot understand how doing it does any favors for a cause. Why aren't they blocking entrances to big oil corporations? Seriously, who organizes these things, as they don't seem to be very smart.
As I understand it, the argument goes that pestering those responsible changes nothing. They either don't care or are insensitive to not believe care. So they're the people that need to be made aware. History has proven that people don't pay attention and care all at once unless they are made to pay attention.
Environmental scientist here. For God's sake, there are so many jobs available where these protesters could make legitimate differences in the climate emergency through research, restoration, resiliency, engineering, land acquisitions, etc. These protests make it harder to be listened to as scientists and it drives me insane.
Jobs? Oh no. I just want to make a lot of noise.
Cars are bad, let me force hundreds to run idle.
Jesus Christ, can we stop with the protests that do nothing but hurt the little people? Shit like throwing paint at centuries-old art, or blocking roads and making people late for work and possibly preventing emergency vehicles passing is just fucking selfish and is only for notoriety. Protest the people in charge, go block their driveway instead or something FFS like fuck off.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.